Hi! Oh my gosh, okay. My voice is much better than it was yesterday, so that's good. Wow, that feels weird. I've been up for about 6 hours and I have not spoken yet. So that could also be just from a lack of use that my voice is a little bit worse. But yeah, it's not super great. I'm not really sick. It's just that I was coughing and stuff a few days ago with allergies and all sorts of other like coldish maybe type symptoms, and that sort of knocked out my voice. Um, but because I haven't been talking, I've had time to watch people's videos, and I even have a list of things to talk about. Tara, first of all, thank you for wishing me happy birthday. I had a great birthday. I went to Disneyland, as you mentioned, and it was really fun. And it was just sort of a last minute thing. My parents were in town, and we sort of decided that that could be something that would be fun to do. So we just spent a day there. We were there for about 8 hours. We didn't, we got there like right when it opened, and then left around. I left, in the late afternoon instead of staying all night because I was starting to not feel as good and getting a headache and stuff, and I tried taking ibuprofen, but it wasn't helping. But we got to go on a bunch of stuff, and it was really fun, and we went to Disney and California Adventures, and I got to go, there's like a secret pet cemetery behind the Haunted Mansion, and I got to go. Anyone can go as long as they ask. So I asked, and it was good, and it was a good assertive moment for me because I'm not really good about asking for stuff, so I got to do that. And I put on a pin, and I got a pin for free that said it's my birthday or whatever, and like all of the cast members wished me happy birthday. It was like crazy. It was really cool that they, are paying attention to that sort of stuff. Okay, so Tara and Sarah and Louise were all talking about superheroes, and I'm not going to talk about superheroes because I just really am not like a huge into superhero movies, and I never really read comic books. So I'm a nerd and I'm a geek, but I guess maybe not on that side, maybe more on like the sci-fi fantasy sort of thing rather than superheroes and comic books. But Tara was mentioning if she had a superpower, it would be to pack. My superpower would be that I would want to be able to teleport, because it would be super rad if I could teleport home and see my dog frequently and all my friends. That would be awesome. Tara, it really sucks that you have to reapply for your job. That like really stinks. I was kind of going through that, not exactly the same, but like having to reapply to a temp agency out here, because the temp agency obviously that I was with in Atlanta is not out here. And it was just filling out all these paperwork and being like, oh, I've already done this job. Like I already, like have been confirmed on all of these things. But that sort of stuff doesn't transfer over. So, and then Sarah was talking about the series of documentaries, the Up series. That's been on my Netflix queue for ages. I know all about the documentaries. I think we actually talked about the ones in one of my classes. And I need to watch them. I just haven't had a chance. They're long. Like each one of them is at least a couple hours, and so and there's a lot of them. So yeah, I mean, it's just something that I need to kind of sit down and focus on watching. Okay, and I guess we just haven't really had questions recently. Like there just hasn't. So I'm just gonna like go right out here and just like ask a straightforward question that's not playing off of something else I talked about in my video. Amazing. My question for this week is, what is your favorite competition reality show? That could be anything from The Bachelor to Project Runway, Next Food Network star, HGTV Design star, Chopped, any sort of show like that. It could be anything like Chopped, which it's like a single episode, or like Iron Chef, where, like there's a winner at the end, or at the end of each episode, or like overall like a season. I mean, I guess maybe I should have come up with an answer for this first. I really like Next Food Network star. I like what they're doing with it this season. I'm also like super addicted to the Bachelor, Bachelorette series, mostly because I find it hilarious. And those are all shows that I like. A lot of times, like I'll find myself like watching like the auditions, but not finishing up the whole season. For other shows, but The Bachelor and Next Food Network star and HGTV Design star, those are ones that I will keep up with throughout the whole season, even if I get a little bit behind. I also really liked Work of Art, the one season of it that I watched, but I didn't think it got canceled. So anyway, that's my question. See, my voice sounds better at the end of this video than it did at the beginning, but it still sounds pretty terrible, but I'm not really that sick, I promise. It's just the voice. So anyway, I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you all next Thursday. Oh, also, Blackhawks won in triple OT last night, and it was amazing. It was a really exciting game for basically being 2 games right back to back. It was awesome. It probably would be less awesome if the Blackhawks had won, but yeah. Yay, Stanley Cup final. All right, I hope everyone has a great week, and I will see you all next Thursday. Bye.